Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Robert Conley on Robert and Sonia Live, and we come to you on Sunday evenings to give you Pittsburgh Steelers updates and also a pregame show for the late game on Sunday nights on NGSC Sports. Robert and Sonia Live is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app, and I've just had a problem. Here we go. Sorry. Robert and Sonia Live is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app for the ultimate fan experience at your favorite sports venue. Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order, express pickup, and in-seat delivery. How do you place your order? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Robert Conley on Robert and Sonia Live, coming to you here on Sunday evening. Robert and Sonia Live generally comes to you to give you information on the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday night. We are not in the playoffs this week. We got beat by the Browns last weekend, and so now the Steelers are out. That was a hard pill to swallow, seeing that the Steelers wanted to play the Browns. Because it was going to be a better situation for them to play the Browns than to play the Ravens. So it appeared to me that the Steelers were wanting to play the Browns, and then they did not win. Hey, Kathy and Lisa and Michelle, how are you doing? And Kay, how are you? So with the Steelers out of the playoffs, it makes it a little bit hard for some people to watch football now, because it's all day, every day, baby, with the Steelers, right? That's what it is with the Steelers. That's what it is with our fans. And it's so hard when we know that we have a team that is so good. And thank you, Michelle. We have a team that's so good, and we do such a poor job in the first half of the game that, hey, Lisa, yeah, Charlie, how are you doing? That when we didn't come back and win that game after being down 28 points, and we know we shouldn't even have been down 28 points, maybe 7, maybe 14, but 28, it was just ugly and almost impossible for us to come back. And now it was impossible for us to come back and win that game. Timothy, yeah, the Browns are making it a game now, and Mahomes is out probably with a concussion, because not only did he get slammed, I won't call it wasn't really a slam. It was driven into the ground, and his helmet hit the ground. So he probably is out with a concussion, and the concussion protocol, if I'm right, you guys can help me out here. Lisa's saying he's out, and Jason's saying he's out. So if he's out with a concussion protocol would mean, if I'm right, he will not be playing next Sunday. He will not be playing next Sunday because I think the concussion protocol is about 10 days. I don't know that it's only a week long, so he may not be playing next week. So now, oh my gosh, this is going to change everything. It's going to change the whole ball game, because if Mahomes isn't playing, now the backup quarterback is doing a decent job, but he's not Patrick Mahomes. And we all know who Patrick Mahomes is. He is the quarterback in the world. And so if he's not going to be playing next Sunday, that's only if they win today, because now they've got to hold the Browns off, and the Browns are picking up momentum. He could still play. He just has to pass the test. Jason, okay, thank you. I don't know that any of our guys have ever come back and played the following week when they've gone into concussion protocol. I don't know if they have. I could be wrong. I actually don't know. But I was thinking it was 10 days, but yes, they've got to pass a series of tests, and they got to pass those tests a couple of times, I think, in order for them to, or should say, different tests, which are more than one, so that they can reach the status of eligibility again. So we'll see what happens here. But I just turned the game off, and I was running late. But the Browns looked like they were trying to go down and score again. And I don't know where they're at now. I've got to turn this game on and see what's going on. Anyway, it's a pretty interesting game going on over in Kansas City. And Mahomes already has a foot injury. He already it's going to take him 4 months, 5 months to recover once he gets done. And if you remember, Ben played in the playoffs with an ankle injury also, or a foot injury also. He had it all taped up and he still played. So we'll see what's going to happen there. 22-17 now. So they score. So it's a 5-point game, and it's just now going into the fourth quarter. Has the fourth quarter started yet, Timothy? So yeah, now it's very interesting. Browns only down by 5. And I've been telling you guys for the last couple of seasons, I didn't want it happening this way, that's for sure. But I've been telling you for the last couple of seasons that I wanted the Browns to come in and be in contention and be some competition in our division again, because it's been so long that they've been competition in our division, just like the Cincinnati Bengals. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa, it is fourth quarter. Just like the just like the Cincinnati Bengals. I want these other teams to be competition. Could you imagine what the playoffs would have looked like if Cincinnati would have been in the playoffs this season? We would have had, chances are, we would have had Browns, Bengals, Ravens, and Steelers playing against each other in the first weekend of the playoffs. That would have been a mess. Interesting, but a mess. And as we saw yesterday, as I've been saying, when you shut down the Ravens quarterback, Jackson, when you shut down the Ravens quarterback, Jackson, and you hold him in the pocket and he can't get outside and be a threat, he can't pass the ball. They cannot connect. They cannot do what they need to do in order to win a game. And they got beat yesterday by the Bills 17-3. They held them to only 3 points. So Ravens are out, Bills are in. Ravens are out and the Bills are in. And also yesterday, the Packers over the Rams. Now, I was surprised that they beat the Rams 32-18. That's by 14 points. I was surprised they beat them like that, because the Rams last Sunday played the game and they just took control of the game, and they manhandled the opposition last Sunday like there's nothing to it. They just controlled the entire game last Sunday. But thank you, Timothy. But they got beat yesterday by the Packers. So the Packers are in, Bills are in. We're going to see if the Chiefs can hold off the Browns and see if they're going to be in. Then we'll watch this late game and see what happens there, because that's when the matchup's going to be able to be said. Lisa wants Kansas City because she loves Mahomes. Oh, she didn't say she loves Mahomes. I'm putting words in her mouth. Okay. Lisa didn't say that. Okay. She did say she wants Kansas City to win for Mahomes. Because he's injured, Lisa, or because you wanted them to win before he got injured? And you know what? I like watching Mahomes play. I have nothing at all against the guy, but I want the Browns to win this game, because my dad never got to see the Browns win a Super Bowl. He got to see the Browns win world championships before there was a Super Bowl. he got to see the Browns win championships before there was a Super Bowl. But since the inception of a Super Bowl, the Browns have not been able to make it that far. They've been in the playoffs a number of times. You can count them on one hand. I think they've been in the playoffs about 3 times, 4 times, and they've been played against the Pittsburgh Steelers 3 times in the playoffs, and this third time they won. So now this is really interesting. As I've been telling you all season long and last season, the season before, the chess tournament continues. The chess tournament continues. The king went down and is out for the count. Mahomes, the king, is down and is out for the count. And down goes Frazier. Mahomes is out. Mahomes is out. Mahomes has won 23 of the last 24 games that he's played in. Lisa says her son and ex-brother-in-law would never let me live it down. They are both Browns fans. Lisa, they should be all over your case right now anyway. The way the Steelers got beat last Sunday, they should have been sending you some special cards in the mail, you know? they should have. Knock knock, who's there? Special delivery for Lisa. I'm Lisa. Oh, look at this, a brown envelope. She opens it up. Look at this. It's written on brown paper. What does it say? I told you so, Mama. I told you so. It's over. You know. Okay, so they might be doing, if they're watching now, they might be sending you a letter, a card in the mail, and it's not even a holiday. The Browns have gotten to play. Listen to this. The Browns are in their 3rd Super Bowl of this season. They've got to play their hearts out because they have not been this far before, and they didn't come this far to come this far. So they're playing as hard as they can play. All right, that's what I'm saying. I love watching Mahomes. Don't get me wrong. I love to watch that guy. But 2020 has bled over into 2021, and things just are not the same. I don't know if they're going to go back. I don't know what's going to happen, but things just are not the same. You know they're not the same when the Browns are in the playoffs, right? You know it's not the same when the Browns are in the playoffs, with a chance to advance to the conference championship. I know, Lisa, exactly right. They're in a Super Bowl. You know, when the city has a parade for winning all 4 preseason games, and it's a party, you know when they make it this far, it's a Super Bowl game every week. Every week. I've lost money on the Steelers because of the Browns. How much did I lose? $280 because of the Browns. But that's okay. I mean, I lose. I can't win them all. I got my money from somebody with the Bengals, so I'm good. Browns got an interception in the end zone. Bill Jacobs, my wife wants the Browns to win, but for myself, I don't care. My Steelers are not in it. You know what I'm saying? Go AFC also, Mr. Bill Jacobs. I understand exactly what you're saying. Go AFC also. AFC is usually stronger. But then when I looked at it, because it seemed like AFC was winning the Super Bowls almost all the time, right? It seemed like they win almost all the time. But when you go back and you look at the history of the Super Bowls, it's almost a dead heat. It's very close to the number of wins that the AFC has won and the NFC. Okay, it's very, very close. It's really interesting. Okay, now As far as the Steelers, did they fire the offensive coordinator? Did they fire the offensive coordinator? Because when you think about it, there's been a problem a number of times. You just want the Saints to beat the crybaby. I've seen it a number of times where Ben takes over the offensive play calling and leads us to victory. And so if the offensive coordinator, when that's your only job, is to coordinate the play calling during the game and make the right play calls so that your team can win with buku talent on the team, there's a problem when you can't get to the Super Bowl, when you've got 5 fantastic receivers, when you've got 2 fantastic quarterbacks, when you've got 2.5 fantastic running backs, when you've got the best pass rushing defense in the league. There's a problem. And so now, you know what the Steelers may have to do? The Steelers may have to reach down to the college level to get an offensive coordinator to handle this talent. Okay, they may need to reach down to the college level and bring somebody up. Yeah, check it out, David, because when I looked back and I thought that the AFC dominated, they have not dominated this Super Bowl history. Lisa says, I'm hungry. Come on, KC. You love brownies, but not those brownies, Lisa. The Steelers may have to reach down to the college level. Look at what happened to the Baltimore Ravens when they reached down to the college level and picked up a coach. They promoted Canada to offensive coordinator. Steelers like to stay in the family, don't they? David Covey, you're talking about need a power running back. Are you talking the Steelers need a power? Talking about running backs, this is interesting. So I go to the casino. I take my granddaughter to work. I stop at the casino on the way back home. Didn't do good, but I didn't lose, but I didn't do good. So I left because it wasn't looking good. And I left before I got, the big hole. And on the way out the door, my uncle calls me. And he says, hey, I've got a person with an electrical emergency. Can you go take a look at it? I said, yeah, give me the name, number, so I can go up there, get me the address. So next thing I know, I get a phone call. From, where did I left that name out in the car. Anyway, I got a phone call from a lady I live in Westerville. I got a phone call from a lady in Westerville, Ohio. And I went up to take a look and to see what the problem was. And when I went in, guy says, hey, I like your hat, because I got my 6-time Super Bowl championship hat on. And I walk in, he said, I like your hat. And he said, I like your shirt. I said, oh, thank you. I said, thank you. I said, I've been a Steelers fan for a while. He said, that's nice. And then the lady's last name was Snell. And that's her son, Benny Snell. So that was interesting. I couldn't fix the problem today. I've got to go back tomorrow and fix the problem. But Benny Snell's mom lives 10 minutes away from me. I didn't know that. And so I'm going to go tomorrow. And they told me that he does come home often. And so at some point, hopefully, hopefully, I can have him as a guest on this show now that the connection is there. That would be nice. Lisa, I've got, you know what, Lisa? Yeah, this sign, it means I'm on the air. That sign means I'm on the air. That light sign, that lit up sign doesn't come on unless I'm on the air. I can't turn the light off from here. Let me see if I can show. It doesn't look the same when the light's off though, because you can't read it very well because because it's a glare then on the camera. But yeah, that would be really cool, Jason, if I could get Benny Snell as a guest on the Robert and Sonia live show. That would be fantastic. And because I'm only 10 minutes away, I could possibly have the show from up there, or just bring him in as a guest on the show. And, so I'm going to prepare you now. Well, first, before we do that, I need your scores for tonight's game. Okay, I need your combined scores. Now, here's what I want you to do. You can post them, and I won't see them until after I get off here. Not all of them. I won't see all of them until after I get off here. So you can send them to me. You can post them here as well, or post them on the show, and I can take a look at them. So if I don't get your score, it doesn't mean that I didn't get your score. I just won't get it live online. So give me your combined total. Timothy's in it. Timothy's on it, right? So I mailed your package yesterday, Timothy. So you should be getting your mask pretty soon. I don't know how backed up the post office is now, if they are, but I should be getting it sometime. You should be getting it sometime soon. So Timothy is at 63. Bill Jacobs is at 54. Let me see here. And what you're going to win today is a customized t-shirt. Jason Lammer is at 60. Oh, we got a smarty in the house. Lisa's going with number 4. Lisa Reed. You got 4. Is it 4? Oh, 43. Okay, she corrected it. She's at 43. And David Covey is at 50. At 50. Okay. Would love that Benny Snell be on the show. So would I, David. That would be fantastic. So right now I've got 5 people in here. I think I've got Charlie's at 54. Charlie Reed's at 54. Okay. Yeah, that would be great. 64, not 54. 64. I've got it corrected, Lisa. A mistake is only a mistake if left uncorrected. So, Ham Peters, I got you now at 46. Haiti, let me see if I can get this right, okay? It looks like are you speaking in French or Spanish? French, maybe? I can't read that. Haiti, we have a game, and the game is if you can pick the combined total of the game for tonight, the combined total score, final score, you can win a customized t-shirt. Your score has to be lower or right on the money of the actual score. You cannot go over. If you go over the final score, you're disqualified. So if you can pick a number that is what the combined total is going to be or below, and you're closest, you can win a customized t-shirt. David Covey, I thought I won a mask too. David, yes, I sent you a message yesterday, but you didn't respond. You need to send me your address because I don't have it. I've got your envelope right here, but no address. So send me an address. Okay. So and send it to don't post it here. Send it to my messenger account. Okay. So that I will have it. And then I will mail that out as well. But yes, you did win a mask as well. And the custom T-shirts that have been won, and Michelle, Lori is at 35, and Michelle Martinez, let's see, 35, Lori Davids. I haven't seen your name here before, Lori. I don't remember seeing your name here before. And then Michelle Martinez is at 32. Michelle, I'm sorry, we have not had that playoff yet, the tiebreaker for you and the other lady, but we will have it, and one of the two of you will win a T-shirt, okay? But we haven't had that tiebreaker yet. And because I was running around today, I didn't have a chance to get in touch with both of you to let you know to come on so that we could have the tiebreaker. So, okay, we will have it. We will still have it because one of you two will win a T-shirt, customized T-shirt. So possibly in the future, I would have Benny Snell hopefully as a guest, but no guarantees. Hopefully that will happen though. And also, let me see if I can pull this up. Okay, because this Thursday, I have been asked to be a guest on a national radio show. The guy does radio shows and podcasts, and I got to see if I can find. You know what? I can find it easily because I got it in my schedule. And see. I don't remember the name of the show, but I will tell you pretty soon. The guy has Mark Mancini podcast this Thursday at 6:00. Thank you, David. Mark Mancini radio show and podcast this Thursday at 6:00. I will be a guest on there. He came on a couple of weeks ago and asked me if I could come on his show because he's come on and he's watched us a few times. And so he's going to have me on his show this week. And I'm going to see if I can find his podcast right now and give you the name so that you can come and take a look. The talk show host at let me back up. Mark Mancini is a talk show host at KCAA Radio, XM Sirius 211, Super Bowl Nation American Forces, and network WAXE 1370 AM /107.9 FM on sports radio personality. Okay, so I will be on the show this Thursday at 6 p.m. on what I just told you. It's on XM Sirius 211 SB Nation American Forces, network WAXE 1370 AM and 107.9 FM on air. He's an on-air sport personality. He lives in LA, but he's from Pittsburgh. So he's got a Pittsburgh Steelers show, and I'll be on there this Thursday. Michelle says, okay, just inbox you. You understand I am busy. You are busy too. Thank you. You're friends with Mark on Facebook too, Jason. Fantastic. He seems cool. So have you listened to any of his shows, Jason? Have you listened to any of Mark's shows? This is Robert Conley on Robert and Sonia Live on NGSC Sports. We come to you on Sunday night to give you pregame show of the late football game and also Steelers updates. And Robert and Sonia Live is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app for the ultimate fan experience at your favorite sports venue. Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order, express pickup, and in-seat delivery. How do you place your order? So this is really, really interesting. You have, and he's good too. Okay, so hopefully it's going to be a great show as me being a guest there this Thursday. And what I will try to do is share it onto my page and onto Robert and Sonia Live's page if I can, which would help him and give him a little bit more viewers, and also make it nice for Robert and Sonia Live as well. Let me see here. Michelle says, what's going on with Ben? Because I keep hearing that he's going to retire, and I keep hearing that he's not. Michelle, what I understand right now is that he's not going to retire. He still has 1 year left on his contract. He really didn't do a bad job this season, so I don't look for him to leave. Okay, since they are changing offensive coordinators, then that opens up a door. It changes the dynamics of what's actually going on now or what can happen. How does that change things? It changes things because if the new offensive coordinator has a good relationship with Ben, and he does as good this coming up season as he did this past season, and we make it deeper into the playoffs and win the Super Bowl or win the conference championship, Ben is going to be feeling very, very good. And the Steelers front office is going to be feeling very, very good. And Ben is not going to want to retire. Even if he wins the Super Bowl, he originally said, and now this is really interesting, okay? Because if the Steelers, we got some free agents coming up. If the Steelers retain those free agents, which are very, very good players, if they retain all of those free agents, and Ben does a great job, and the offensive coordinator does a great job, and we win the Super Bowl this time next year. Ben said when he won his first Super Bowl, Ben said he wanted to at least win 4, and if he could win 5 Super Bowls. That's what Ben said. He's had the opportunity. He's had more than one opportunity, but things just weren't right for some reason. And the reason this season was the COVID, I think, messed up everybody's minds. They were tired. They were just mentally tired, and their bodies were beat up. And that caused a major, major problem. I have the schedule for next year, actually. You have next year's schedule already, Michelle? If you could send that, please. Or you have the opponents, probably, but not the schedule. Browns Chiefs ending is good. Jason, what's the score? Let's see. David Covey, text him on WhatsApp or phone and get your own. I'm not sure what that means. Wait a minute. I know what that does mean. Where's that at? Let me see here. And right here. You guys can't come on here like this. And now you won't be back. Okay. We got people that think that they have the right to come on here and just do their advertising without talking to me first. If they were to come on here, if they were to talk to me before and then come on with their advertising, I might allow them to come on here. But to come on and uh, try and hijack my show and do advertising on my show, sorry, that's not going to happen. If I can see you while it's going on. Okay, so there we go. I've got them gone. Let me see. What's the time left in the Chiefs game, and what's the score, you guys? Because I can't. I haven't turned it back on. Chiefs won 22-17. Thank you, Lisa. And so the Chiefs won over the Browns. Now the Chiefs will be playing the Bills next Sunday. Chiefs will be playing the Bills next Sunday. And now we still have the NFC game to go on. And I think that the Saints will win tonight, and they will play the Packers. And so what I'm calling it is I'm saying Chiefs, Saints in the Super Bowl. I'm calling Chiefs and the Saints in the Super Bowl. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You go Bills, go Bills. This is Robert Conley on NGSC Sports. Does anybody else have a score that they would like to put in for tonight's game, the last game before the championships of the conferences? Does anybody want to put in another score for tonight's game? Backing up here, let me see. The scores that I have right now, I think I just saw one that I didn't have in here. I got Timothy Woodruff at 63, Bill Jacobs at 54, Jason Lammer at 60, Lisa Reed at 43, Kahan Peters at 46, Charlie Reed at 64, David Covey at 50, Lori Davids, let's see, Braxio, Lori Davids Braxio at 35. I hope I got that right, Lori. And Michelle Martinez at 32. And those are the scores I have right now. If anyone else has a score in and I didn't read it, then I should be able to see it after I get off this show. Okay, I should be able to see it after I get off this show, once we close it down. So somebody hopefully will win a customized t-shirt tonight. And the way this works is when you win a customized t-shirt, you need to submit a design to me so that I can forward it to the person that's making the t-shirts. Browns won their last Super Bowl last week. So you say, they're never going to get in and again, or it's just the last one for this season and postseason. So the way it works is that you submit a design to me. Okay, like for instance, one t-shirt is going to have the stuff behind me that's on the big blanket that's hanging on the wall, and then it's got number 11 on it also. Okay, it's got number 11 on it as well, as a custom t-shirt that one person wanted made that way. Another one's got a Steeler symbol with the heartbeat going across it. That's going to be another one, another specialized T-shirt. Now, there's going to be other ones that people have as well. As a matter of fact, I've got one guy, Mark, high school buddy, that had told me before the election. He said, Robert, he said, I don't usually watch and pay attention to professional football. I watch college. He said, but if Pennsylvania wins for Biden, then I'm going to become a Steelers fan. And Pennsylvania, or Biden won Pennsylvania. And so I told him that I would give him a customized shirt. So he gets one. His customized shirt, his customized T-shirt. Let me see if I can pull up a photo of what's going to be on the back of his T-shirt so that you can see, because there's no limits here basically on what your T-shirt can look like. Okay, there's basically no limits here, but it is going to be because this is a family show. It is going to be, or it has to be a it has to be a clean T-shirt design, because it may be shown on this show. And so it's got to be a clean T-shirt design. And here's what his is going to look like. This is what's going to be on the back of his T-shirt. Okay. Let me see if I can get it up here so you can see it. Okay. That's what's going to be on the back of his T-shirt. All right. So a customized T-shirt for you. But this is what's going to be on the back of Mark's T-shirt. And there's going to be a smaller one that would be like a logo on the front of his T-shirt, unless it's one of the other logos. Now, unless it's one of the other logos, it could be a different logo because, well, here, let me show you what's going to be on the back of this other T-shirt, because I told you that they're specialized, they're customized. Okay, and that's in gold. Let me see. Can you see it? There you go. So you will be able to have your own customized T-shirt. All right. So I want you to get involved. I want you to play, and this is going to get better because as this company, Mansion Club, grows. You can't hardly see that. Let me see here. It's too much. There you go. Mansion Club, which is my baccarat business, as it grows, then money will be invested into Robert and Sonia Live. There, you can see the whole thing now. Robert and Sonia Live, then as Mansion Club grows and money gets invested into Robert and Sonia Live, the prizes will get better. Hopefully the show will get better. Hopefully everything will get better on Robert and Sonia Live. And as Robert and Sonia Live grows, as Mansion Club grows, then also should grow. Let's see here. We've got a classy Steeler Diva on here, right? So should classy Steeler Divas. Okay, let's see if that will change. This way. It's just too bright. But let me see. There you go. So should classy Steeler Divas. Oh, we've got two classy Steeler Divas on here. We have Lisa and Michelle. So as they grow and these things get better, then the show hopefully will get better. Okay, I'm going to write down a number right now. And no, I can't do it because I can't see it. I can't see everybody. Sorry. Dang it. I can't. It's got to be better than what has been happening, because I can't see everybody's comments on here. So somebody could win and then I would not be able to see. You know what? Here's what I want you to do. You've already given me your numbers. I'm going to write another number down. You've already given me your numbers, and I'm writing this number down. I want somebody everybody, anybody, to send me your number. Send it to me. Don't post it on here. Send it to me. Okay. Send it to Facebook.com/Robert Conley 7644. Okay. Facebook.com/Robert Conley 7644. My last name is Conley. Okay. Let me see if I can give you this name. Let me see if I can give it to you. Okay. Let me see if I've got it here. I may not have it here. Hopefully I've got it. But I want you to send it. I want you to send me a number 0 through 100. Okay? 0 through 100. And it looks like it's not coming up here. Let me try to do it again. I need a number 1 through 100. I've already got the number written down, okay? And what you will get will be a Steelers poker chip, which is not that big of a deal. But look at that, a Steelers $100 poker chip for your collection. Okay, it's not worth $100, but a black chip in a casino is a $100 chip. And when I turn it around, Steelers helmet. Okay, there you go. There you go. You can see it now. So that's what you will get if you pick the right number. And send it to me, okay, on Facebook. It's just not happening. Oh, here we go. Let me try this again. As things get better, as I'm telling you, I got you, Jason. Jason sent his in. Okay. Okay. Now I can. Okay. There you go. You can look me up on Facebook if you don't have me as your friend already, and send me a message or send a request so that you can put in to win this. And Michelle just sent hers. And Jason had his in. Okay, so you guys go ahead and send yours in if you want to win that poker chip. It's a Steelers memorabilia. So send me your number so that from 0 to 100 so that you can be in to win that poker chip. Let's see. Yes, any number between 0 and 100. So anybody, let me see here. Oh, the other thing that I wanted to tell you, and let me see if I have, I don't. I'm going to have to see if I can bring something else up here. But no, I don't have it right now. Let me see if I'll be able to bring something up. Timothy just put his number in. I saw his come across the screen as well. So you guys, if you want to win that Steelers poker chip, send me your number. It resembles a $100 poker chip in the casino. There we go. Then send me your number at the Facebook address scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Okay? That's what I would like for you to do. And there, I will be on Thursday night on a radio show. I told you what it was. I will post it. I will post it on Robert and Sonia Live. Okay? I will post the radio the radio show that I will be on Robert and Sonia Live. And now I'm also going to show you, let me see here if I can do it. And we're going to be sorry about that. Pittsburgh Steelers, we have Classy Steeler Divas. The Classy Steeler Divas are Pittsburgh Steelers fans, women, that have very beautiful hearts, okay? Doesn't mean that they're glamour models. Doesn't mean that they're Barbie dolls. Doesn't mean that they're super popular. It means that they have very good hearts, okay? That's what it means. I'm going to show you a photo, and this is something like what I envision. Now, what we have here, okay, I just showed you Classy Steeler Divas logo. All right, the Classy Steeler Divas are going to start getting, and it's going to take a little while, but they are going to start getting polo shirts with the Classy Steeler Diva logo on it. Okay, they're going to start getting these shirts. And hopefully at some point, you'll be able to see them model their their polo shirt live on this show. Bring them on as a guest. And the logo is a brand, and hopefully I can build that brand a little bit. Thank you, David. Hopefully I can build that brand so that there are different pieces of apparel. Now, when I say different pieces of apparel, what I have imagined before is that I would be able to bring on a Classy Steeler Diva. I will have, hopefully in the future, a Classy Steeler Diva dinner in an evening gown, in an evening dress with a Classy Steeler Diva logo on it. Okay? That's what I envision. That's what I see. Doesn't mean that it will formulate, but I'm working towards that. It means that I'm working towards making the situation, the business, a real business, and being able to offer and being able to show the world our Classy Steeler Divas. That's what I'm working towards. Okay, so as I'm working towards that, I don't know if this is going to show up. There we go. Then maybe right here on the side would be the Steelers, the Classy Steeler Diva logo. Right there on the side. Okay? And I mean, I'm not saying on a wedding gown, but there would be some Steelers fans that would like to be dressed in Steelers gear. I imagine black and gold Steelers weddings. Okay, so having a classy Steeler Diva logo right here on the side would be fantastic. So that's what I'm working towards with the classy Steeler Divas, turning it into a real magazine, okay, and turning it into a real brand. Does everyone get a T-shirt if they are classy Steeler Diva? It's not a T-shirt, Michelle. It's a polo shirt, so it will have a collar and a logo. Let me get one so I can show you. Just a second. I'm gonna get one so I can show you what it looks like. So here's the polo shirt right here. Okay, Michelle. Not necessarily with this cloth or material, but it would look something like that. Where the Pittsburgh Steelers logo is, the classy Steeler Divas logo would be on the opposite side of the shirt because it's a woman's shirt. Okay, it would be on the opposite side. And the logo would have each classy Steeler Divas name on it because it's a personalized shirt. All right, it's a personalized. So it's going to be a one of a kind, a one of a kind. Every time a classy Steeler Diva gets an article of clothing, it will have their name on it. So it's going to be totally personalized. All right, so you can show off the team colors. Let me bring that logo up again so you can see it. So you will be able to show off the team colors. You'll be able to show off you're a classy Steeler Diva. All right, so that would be on the shirt, on the polo shirt. And then there will be other items as I go along. There will be other items that you would be able to have also with your name on them. So that you can have, if you wanted to, you could have a full line of classy Steeler Diva apparel and possibly come on the show and show the Steelers fans what it is that you have with that you're classy Steeler Diva. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about with the classy Steeler Divas. So everybody, I guess you're going to watch the game tonight. That would be my guess. That you're going to watch the game tonight. Will be starting, I think, at 6:40, and you'll be able to watch that game tonight, and then see who is going to be playing the Packers. So the show is over with for now. I appreciate you coming, and I will be back on. Like I said, I'll be back on Thursday. The winners of today's contest, one for the customized T-shirt, the other one for the poker chip, or casino chip. I will get in touch with you, whoever are the winners. So this is Robert and Sonia Live on NGSC Sports. Robert and Sonia Live is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app for the ultimate fan experience at your favorite sports venue. Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order, express pickup, and in-seat delivery. How do you place your order? And so possibly in the future, and hopefully in the near future, I will have Benny Snell. We'll see. Hopefully I will be able to bring him on as a guest. And then you'll be able to see classy Steeler Divas in apparel. And the Steelers will get back on track and have a better season next season. This is Robert of Robert and Sonia Live on NGSC Sports. Thanks for coming. Thanks for commenting. We always like your comments. We always like when you share it. And I hope you enjoy the game tonight. This is Robert. I'm gone, y'all.